Whew.
Place.
There we go. There we go. You know what that means? Do you guys know what this means? Jaliet, you become a flagellant. Snow Fanatic or Wolf. Baron, no. We're going to try to get a Fanatic. This is the run. Try to get a Fanatic. Never said those words before.
The task ahead is terrible, and weakness cannot be tolerated.
With Virtue and a lot of stress. What happens to stress? They come out with 100 stress. That's why it's better to get to 200. Because if I would have gotten to 200 stress, if she had gotten 12 more stress, we would have came out with 0 on her. But I couldn't take that risk with how things are going.
Join us or die, Master.
Snowblind. So I thank you for another gift sub to Lolek. Lolek, welcome back to the sub club. Love and sandwiches to Snowblind. Thank you, Snowblind. How you doing, Lolek? How you doing, Craig? Resolve test. You took her somewhere? Yep. Yeah. Which is annoying. Let's go Fanatic hunting. Said no one ever. Yeah, I know. Walk backwards through a hall. I could have, but everyone else would have got stressed too. So, I don't know. It might have been worth the chance of it, but I really didn't want to risk... I mean, I guess we would have seen if a hall battle spawned, you know, but... how am I? It's not been a great week. I'll just say that I'm... That's what I've been saying to people. Sorry, it'll be alright. Doing okay, we'll say. Oh, that was a stressful dungeon. Yeah, that's right. Can I say that again? I'm okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it this week's. I mean, Monday spent over 4 hours at the doctor with my wife. Tuesday spent over 2 hours at the doctor with my wife. And still don't know 100% what's going on. But anyway. Hey, Mayor. Welcome in. How you doing, Mayor? The real money. He's playing with balls.
He will join us or die, Master.
Oh, Lord, man. Snowblind, thank you for gifting Big Man Fred. Subscription to the stream. Big Man Fred, welcome in. Snowblind, thank you for another gift sub. Love and sandwiches. Snowblind. Time, I didn't say anything for the humble. Oh, no worries. Mayor, that's fine. Lurking is completely fine. No worries. I never call anyone out or say anything to anyone unless they, you know, say something first. How you doing, Lovey? Welcome in. One Arrow. Good to see you. One Arrow. Thank you again, Snowblinds. Oh, my God. I feel like I need some downtime after that dungeon, but I'm going to go right into this. It's been a long time since I fought the Fanatic. It's been a long time. Let me use the restroom, and then we're going to go try. Just all the stream again? No, we're only like... We're not even halfway through the stream. Alright guys, I'm going to use the restroom. And we're going to look for a Fanatic. Week 59.
He will join us or die.
Snowblind, thank you for another gift sub to Lovey. Lovey, welcome back to the sub club. The Snowblind subset of the sub club. Thank you, Snowblind. I'll be right back, guys. Back.
A gleaming endowment.
I want to call him Brandon. What? Zombie? Zombie thinks for additional 1050, 1050 bits. Zombie, thank you so much for the support. I mean, you know I appreciate it. It absolutely helps me and my family out a lot. Thank you, Zombie, for all the bits. Appreciate you. Homemade chili. Some Jiffy cornbread. That sounds good. I need to make that again, too. Alright. How you doing, Kamikaze? Do you guys remember that dungeon that we almost died twice in? Remember that? Seems a long time ago, right? Oh my god, I'm still kind of recovering from that anytime. Yeah, thank you for the help, Zombie. It really does help. Nope. Alright, let's do this. Let's do this. Hunting a fanatic. What is wrong with me? No clip stuff. Two level 2s, 2 level 1s, yeah. Should be okay. Fanatic's always a scary fight, though. Because the thing about the Fanatic that's different from the Hag is that when the Hag puts something in the pot and you break it out, it's fine. She just summons another pot. That's it. Just repeats itself. The Fanatic, when it puts someone on the pyre, when you hit the pyre, hitting the pyre buffs him, right? And then if you destroy the pyre completely, he turns into kind of like a swine god with dead Wilbur scenario. He starts doing a huge AoE. He also does extra damage to cursed heroes, does extra damage to marked heroes. Don't run away with someone on the stake. No. Won't be running away, that's for sure. That wouldn't be very nice. Who would do that? Who would do that? It's a mystery. All right. Get rid of Steven's stress first, I think. I might actually put Din. I hate using the tavern, but I might put Din in here. God, the Hugo clip. Hopefully we have enough blood. I should probably check that before I get ready for this, but... Say, appreciation or something. You love the Hugo clip? Yeah, I just thought about it. I mean, you weren't here for the Dream Daddy stream. You might like those VODs, I would bet. Why don't I like the tavern? Because the tavern has worse negatives, and the positives aren't as good. So, like, on the Abbey, in the Penance Hall, you have a chance at getting 20% additional damage on the next quest. You can get a free trinket. It seems like the negatives from the tavern in general are worse. You know, disease, losing a trinket, losing gold. Ted clip. So, I don't know. It just seems like there's more risk in the tavern. Or the risk is worse things. Did you forward the cartographer's camp? I don't know. It's a good question. We can double check. I don't think so. They traded at a pretty big loss, but it might be close. Cartographer's is 300. 246. 246. That puts us at 255. 276. 287. We actually could. Pretty sure. We're at 287. 297. Yeah, we could turn in things. Might do that. I think I will, actually. We're gonna get more shards. Like, I need to buy some of the crystal things for, like, the Countess and for, yeah, mainly for the Countess. Yeah, I think I'll do it. Because we still have to do endless. Alright. Cartographer's Camp it is. Yeah, thank you, Deathfire. So, for anyone that doesn't know, Cartographer's Camp is kind of... It says Torchlight's more beneficial, but it actually helps you regardless of your Torchlight. So, Cartographer's Camp gives you extra scouting, an extra roll at loot, and it gives you 2% extra crit, so it's very good. And which clip it into? Steam Pass means all the DLC for a Dark Souls game? Yes. 3 on Steam a while ago. Didn't understand that you needed a deluxe edition to get the DLC. Humble Store, and so I can get the DLC through you. You and Humble like, work through your Steam account. So if you go to, it should, yeah. So you can, it'll show you the DRM. So basically, if you go on Humble and you look at the DLC or the Season Pass or whatever, if you go to the page, it'll show a little icons, and if it'll show the Steam icon for Steam DRM. I'm almost certain that Dark Souls on Humble is Steam DRM, so yes. But if you want to be absolutely 100% sure, look at the store page for that game, and it should have a little Steam icon. Loot chance, percent crit, 2.5% scouting. That's the 2%. 5% chance monster surprise, -5. Thank you, Morph. Yeah, that's what I mean. It helps it all. It helps regardless of your torch level, even though this says Torchlight. So even if you have 0 Torchlight, it still helps you. That's what I mean. I'm not strong enough. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no problem, Matt. Thank you for using that link. There we go, we got it. Alright. Darkest Dungeon stuff on YouTube? Not yet. So I stream like 45 hours a week, and I work full-time, and I have a family. So at the moment, I haven't really had time to do so. It's something that I want to do. But I haven't gotten around to being able to do it yet. But it's on the to-do list. This run I'll put on there when it's done. Whichever run is the successful run. Don't know that it will be this one, but could be. Bit of calm. Fucking thick skins. There we go. I need to chill on spending money for a while because we need more champion upgrades, and it's expensive. Super expensive. October, I know. Sad. We're gonna get these ready. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I super need to. Nah, it's alright. It'll be a while before we do that. Alright, I guess we're ready. Look at that tempting goblet. It's 9. For all the recontent. Thank you, Zombie. My pleasure for sure. So tempting, that goblet. Oh, Lord. Alright. So on our Hellion, Hell's Hairpin, surgical gloves, Flagellant. God. Scared. I'm scared. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Tempting. Let's do Mooncloak. Might do Mooncloak Overture. Crusader. I mean, it might not even spawn. That's the thing. Dark Bracer. Surgical gloves, that's fine. I'm actually thinking about taking Mooncloak on her. We lose like 30% healing. I don't know. I could even take Tempting Goblet. Dumbledore says it calmly. Oh yeah, I know. Cobbly. Yeah. Still 0 deaths yet. Or else we'd have started over. Starting the heirs, Harry Potter. The Vestals, Hermione Granger. The Jesters, Ron Weasley. Only 30% chance at what? I want the Fanatic to spawn. I mean, that's the reason we're going. So I'm... it's higher with 3. So if you bring only 1 or 0 afflicted, no, we're trying to get the Fanatic. So if you bring only 1 or 0 afflicted, he can't spawn. If you do a boss dungeon, he can't spawn. But the more afflicted you have, the higher the percent chance of spawning. We're at high infestation with 3 afflicted, or 3 with a curse, I guess I should say. All right, let's see if he spawns. There'll be the blood. Oh yeah, for sure. Need a lot of it for this. Hopefully we have enough. Okay. 0 wasting, okay. Just 2 back in. Oh god, it's been a crazy night. We almost lost. We almost lost twice. Almost lost twice. It's been crazy. Rank 3 flagellate. Oh yeah, I need to start them out. 1 back. Thank you for the reminder. Strats, use Raptures, then Death's Door buff. It's too risky. Yeah, it's way too risky. The thing about Deathblow resist trees is the highest you can get is what, 87.5%. That's the cap. And I've had 4 flagellant. We used a mod. And we had a 4 flagellant team, and 3 of the 4 died on their first Deathblow check. So it's one of those things where it's not 100%. So it feels really bad when you have like 87.5% Deathblow resist and you just die on the first hit anyway. So watch tomorrow and catch up. Sounds good, Kaz. It was scary. Scary stuff. All right, we got food, we got shovels. We got the Aegis. Full sport flagellant. 0 amount. You like it? It can work. How you doing, Doom? All right. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Upgrades, trinkets, skills, camp. Got food, got shovels. I guess we're good, guys. Been busy. Alright. See if he spawns. Didn't spawn.
They breed quickly down there in the dark. But perhaps we can slay them even faster.
Looking for him exactly. Because I feel like if I complete this challenge, if I complete this challenge, right, and we've killed every single boss in the game aside from the Fanatic, it feels like there'll always be that, you did it, but you didn't kill the Fanatic. You know what I mean? Like, not from people necessarily, but from myself. So it feels like I might as well do it while I'm here, sort of thing. Wolf, we can't even force him to spawn. Hopefully he spawns. Well, No fanatic, so I'll drop some of that. Fanatic percent. Good news is we should be pretty well off in this. Hi! Hey, it's a collector. Very first fight. Hey there. It's good to see you. How's your mom and them been? Hopefully they've been well. Not a Shambler, it's true. Good news, you're saying the dungeon should be pretty easy. Why don't you spawn collector on first fight, so. 10% stun chance. 30%? Collector. It's fine. I'm just only the whole Shambler. This poor guy. Bye.
A momentary abatement.
Came down the wrong hallway.
As victories,
All right. Well,
so too will resistance.
get dunked on. Correct. I can use bandage on this. Bullied him. I just kept him stunned the whole time. Killed him. We're gonna camp here for buffs. Vomit pig. Didn't get the bleed there. Vomit pig dead. Collector, what just happened? Deleted him. Really, Collector was scary. It can still be scary, especially on Champion. But yeah, bully a nerd. Like collecting merch. Dump Trout Sahedron? No, I didn't. I have all 4. There's the 4 of them. Relies on the bad guy. It's alright. Gotta break some eggs, you know. Gotta break some eggs. Color has to start over from the old road. It's only 3% chance to spawn a fully equipped party. Best in slot trigger gets in a hallway fight. Is combat at normal speed? No, it's sped up. Combat animations, aside from crits, are sped up.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Sit behind your shoulder. Okay. No. Or stuns again. Stuns are OP still, yeah. They are. So we are using a mod that speeds up combat animations and walking animations. Crits are still the same speed. It doesn't put them up to like a crazy high level, but it is an increase.
The formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
If weed skins. Oh, that sucks. Stun this one. Hopefully this is a nice, relaxing dungeon after that last one. Man, we almost lost the run twice. One, our Hellion probably had like a 10% chance to dodge, maybe 15 or so, and she did.
Obliterated.
The other stun, yeah, I know it was. We got a crit, which increased it by 20%, but even so. Alright, we're going to buff here, so we're going to do 10% crit, 25% damage, and I'll go ahead and prevent nighttime ambush.
Our community grows.
The Mayor, thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. You can camp with loot up if it's a battle loot window, so not if it's a curio, but if you complete a battle and it's not the final battle of the dungeon, it'll let you loot or camp with it up. Now, you can use that in a couple ways, like I just did, but also, let's say we have a battle right here, and we complete it, but we didn't scout, and on the loot window, the firewood is grayed out. That means that's the last fight, so you can throw down food for loot in that scenario. Alright, anything else I need to do? No. So you can camp with the battle loot window. Holy water on this gets rid of a random negative quirk. We'll get rid of Helomedia because it can affect us in this dungeon. Done. Scarl! I didn't bring any torches, but you can use a torch on this to get rid of a random negative quirk as well. Those only appear in the warrens. Or something new. Yeah, I mean, I learned something at like 1,700 hours played. That I never knew. There's a lot of small things. A lot of small things in the game. So the Spitter's the deadly one, but apparently the Hellion's the deadly one. It's dead. So now we're fine. Easy peasy. This one hasn't taken its action yet. Oh, it resisted? All these low percent resists. I mean, these two can crit also, but it's Apprentice, and we're not... These aren't Spitters, so we should be fine.
Another abomination cleansed from
Teach
our
you.
lands.
Teach you what I know. Yep, so battle loot window you can camp on, and if you can't camp, you know it's the last fight. If it's 100% room completion or room battle dungeon.
Success so clearly.
How much bleed is that? 3.
Or is it
Might as well use it.
trick of the light?
Heading to bed. Have a nice stream. Mexi, thank you for hanging out for so long. If you can leave a lurk, it helps out. If not, it's cool too, though. Have a good night. Do I want to go this way? I mean, I have to go here, and I have to go here. Let's peek in at this curio. It's a box. By now, the flagellate would only stress relief in the Pins Hall. Caretaker is stuck there for 3 weeks. Yeah, there's tons of little things like that. Absolutely. Triple Vomit Pig. This is the work of one Senor Pineapple. Ugh. My group doesn't work for you? What do you mean? We gotta remember too, like, I'm doing so many attempts at this, right? Like, if I play perfectly, which I don't try to, but, like, the RNG can just still kill us, you know? So, this is the culmination of a lot of attempts and a lot of hours. And as you saw, we've gotten lucky tonight. We've gotten lucky. We've gotten unlucky, but we also got lucky. Hey, Swag Penguin, thank you for converting the Twitch Prime into a tier 1. Thank you, Penguin. Yeah, I only have 3 curses, that's true. They still are stress casters, though. That's a good point. Two times, just started the game. Hey, Cam, welcome in. How you doing, Cam? Cam, first fight in this dungeon was Collector. Thought of you.
Blossoms.
We'll just kill it.
Annihilated.
Go ahead and get that off. Might as well. We don't really need crest anymore. So, throw them on the ground. Don't need your government crests. Well, what's up? Yeah, I do kick puppies. My wife does too. There's context that is missing from that. What's the Dream Daddy VOD? Which you can't, because it's only on my hard drive. There's a lot of quotes about killing dogs and stuff, which, thanks to RimWorld, those are getting ever more populous in the quote list. This one hasn't taken its action yet. Crit.
Destroyed.
3-4 position hit lower or same. They have a different they have a different move that they can use, but as long as they're using the same move, it doesn't... If they use the same move, it doesn't matter what position they're in, if that makes sense. But there are... So enemy moves have the same positional requirements, or they have positional requirements like players' moves do. And some of them work differently, like TikTok, for instance. Kids are in... Dogs in RimWorld get out of control. Yeah. Man, RimWorld last night, too, we had... what was it? We had like 190 pieces of Labrador Retriever meat fall from the sky. And then like 3 days later, we had like 190 pieces of cat meat fall from the sky. RimWorld, what is that game? Oh yeah, thank you, Gruntwork. Thank you. Big boy collector. He didn't even hit us. Didn't even hit us.
Unforgiving.
Dodge. Yeah, just cat meat from the sky.
Decimated.
The freezer. Yes, it did.
Be wary.
It did. There's a couple quotes that got deleted because they were so
A dizzying fall.
vulgar. Possibly unintentionally vulgar. Use herbs on this. Sky God sends cat meat. Yeah, I had to crouch 3 times for that. A lot of work. It's too easy. Yeah, we're well acquainted. Did you hear me? I don't know if you went back and watched, but I asked how his mom was doing. How often do I start new runs? Anytime we get a death. Anytime I get a death. So if we get a single death, we start over. How many more hunger procs can we get? None there. Let's say we have to go everywhere. 1 immune, 2 immune, 3 immune, 4 immune, 5. So I need 20 food plus 4 for the camp. So I don't need this. I also don't need this, but it's good to know that I can just get rid of that 8 food anytime. So yeah, Mayor, anytime that I get a single death, we start a new run. And when I complete this challenge, let's say this is the run that I actually finish the whole challenge on, we'll probably take a short break and then I'll do something else. This sucks. I'm still gonna try to take out Vomit Pig though.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Wake up, time you started stream, but you didn't. Your old lady, go to sleep at 8 p.m. now. My lullaby isn't helping. Hey, if you don't mind me asking, Cam, like I told you, I lurked a little bit when you posted that. Where's your accent from? Is that a weird question? Yeah, and I mean, some runs in the first couple weeks, like Strike is saying, like this is only the 3rd run that's actually lasted a long time. Grandma. That one's gonna bleed out. Just alternate stunning this one. Just prevent as much incoming damage as we can.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
This dungeon is so much easier. I mean, I know this is an apprentice dungeon with, like, well-geared characters, right? But it's just crazy compared to that last dungeon. From Brazil? Why is that a sad face? I just wasn't sure. Nothing against the accent, I was just curious. The last Torchless, Deathless Blood Moon that we did, I have all the VODs saved, yeah. They got deleted from Twitch because they only last for 2 months. But I had them saved on my end. And then the bosses themselves and the final fight, stuff like that was clipped mostly by Phoenix. Want to shout out to your friend the whole thing or just like the last? Fasting Seal is an interesting trinket, but we don't need it. Does sell though. Just wait, you can show them this VOD. Etc. Olivia here. Gotcha. I gotcha. No, nothing against the accents. I I don't mind anyone's accent. Like, I was born and raised in southeastern Tennessee in Appalachia. And of course, I dropped my own accent, but no, it doesn't bother me at all. As long as what you're trying to say gets another scroll, but no torches. I mean, the whole point of language is to get thoughts from your head into someone else's head, right? So as long as that happens, it doesn't matter to me. There's the win. Oh man, I was so nervous during that. Phoenix was nervous during that. Said. Haha, thoughts. This time you'll be used to it though, right, Phoenix? This time you won't be nervous, just like me. I definitely won't be nervous this time.
Another one falls.
Vomit Pig survived because of that bloodlust. Totally. Self-stress you. Why aren't you here this time? I felt bad. I mean, I know it wasn't like my fault, so to say, but I was like... Alright, Vomit Pig's down. Time to get rid of this swine hooker. Please don't crit us. Thanks.
Executed with impunity.
Tell it not to crit us and then I crit it. That doesn't seem like a good thing to do. Doesn't seem like a stand-up person to do that sort of thing. What week? I think we're on 58 or so. 58, 59? Know that if you use Sapphire without food source, dupes starve to death. Yeah. Didn't know that one. Are you gonna have to start over, Chitin? This time you know I can actually do it. It's true, we've done that part before. We just gotta make it there again. Just gotta make it there again. This doesn't matter too much. Time enough to build the Vintner? No, I just kind of spent everything. It might be worth doing that this time. I usually don't use it, but it might be worth it if we're trying to get the Fanatic spawn, huh? Bad crit. Two blood per week, yeah. Had a heat famine, could not get your base cool enough to farm in time. Gotcha. I still haven't had that happen. The heat death. But, what cycle did you say you made it to? I think you made it further than I have now, right? We made it to win something. Shambler changed the infestation. Chance of a Shambler? No. Chance of a Fanatic? I didn't think it did, but someone told me a long time ago that higher infestation has a higher chance of Fanatic. Now, I know the more heroes that you have that have the curse on your party, the higher percent chance, but I don't know if higher infestation.
The ground quakes.
Almost 200, back to 28. Sucks. Probably got higher than I did. I don't remember what we got on that one. 160 or something. Wasn't super high. So these guys don't have a stress cast, and we already have like everyone almost riddled with a Crimson Curse. So basically I'm just going to stress heal with our Crusader the whole time. And we'll kill them like kinda slow. They don't have super high crit chance. I mean, obviously they can crit, but
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Let's see. Does she still? Yeah, we'll probably camp to the next room.
Masterfully
Trying to figure the game out without looking at things. Yeah, that's how I like to play. Yeah. What'd you figure out? So it's going to die next round, so we might be able to get one more stress heal in. So I'm going to attack the corpse instead of killing it. Are we gonna get the stress heal? Normal heal. That's good. No, we didn't get it. Oh well, worth a try. Watch the base temperature. Gotcha.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
It might be worth starting to grab deeds too for another one of the districts. Like you said, the Vintners, even with us trying to get a fanatic. Starting new game over and over again. Sounds like Crusader Kings. I still need to play those. Let's stun the bleedy boy here. Cutthroat.
Precision
Crit.
and power.
Puppies that'll kick you into the next dimension. What if these are evil puppies that came out of a haunted forest and they're trying to bite you and give you rabies, which will kill you and your 3 closest friends? Are you allowed to kick them then? You're gonna say no.
A devastating blow.
For a while, let's play all-nighters, playing it until I'm productive following day. I liked reading about your empire. Feels you're paid. Stress you. Good crit. Is he going point blank? I kind of want him to point blank, as long as it doesn't crit. Oh, our Hellions been dodging tonight. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Not to overdo it. From puppy kicking, no.
Our community grew.
Misunderstood. Alright, Orchestra, next time you're in the wheel and you get attacked by 4 puppies, don't you attack them. Don't do it. Input error. Input error. Thank you for the follow. Good, good.
This expedition.
Let's go ahead and camp.
Success.
Go ahead and camp for inventory space.
Gathered close in tenuous
And for
firelight.
buffs, let's see. Immune to hunger here. 1, immune 2, immune 3, immune 4. So we need 16. We can actually feast. Just run every time. Leave the dungeon. Nope, can't kill one. 6 hours till 2,700. That's crazy. Look at all those hours. Rakes that you roll hours. Phoenix 376. Thank you, Phoenix. Sid, almost 200. Souls 9999. Alright, so we're gonna do 10% crit, 25% damage. Gonna prevent nighttime ambush. And we'll get last little bit of her stress off.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
The way is lit.
Require only the
No books for me.
follow it.
No eggs for me. How you doing, Seraph? 338. Thank you for those hours. 309 did. Thank you guys. Appreciate your time spent. Whether it's lurking or otherwise. Souls 9999. Madman, judging by our luck tonight, he will drop one of the other 2 rare trinkets. So the Madman has a 4.17% chance to drop one of 3 very rare trinkets. We have one. We have the one that I like the best, Overture. We would use... Hey, look, we got crit by a hooker. We might end up using Crescendo if we got it. We wouldn't use Arya's box, though, at this point.
Impressive.
Called DD, Prepare to Cry. Get behind that. Can't wait for the second. Oh, I know, me either. Me either. And 3. Take it easy, Lilek. What are you doing? Hit the one that hasn't taken its action yet. dead next round. 80% immunity from hooker comments. That's, you know, that thing is like, if life was like a video game. Hey, Gur, how's it going, by the way? Thank you for the lurk. If life was like a video game, what was the first thing you would do, sort of thing? And the answer, you know, look in the stat book to see what's going on with me. Just, you can see that as like a stat. 80% immunity from hooker comments. Like, hooray. Good crit. Got a little bit of stress heal in there.
Remind yourself that overconfidence.
We can't get a hunger proc in here. So 1 immune, 2 immune, 3 immune. We only need 12 food now, maximum. So I'll take these. Another scroll! The time I don't bring torches, we get 3 friggin' scrolls. Those are hot. It's true. Doing a good job, Lolek. Born with 99 luck. Quotes. Oh, shaving. Forgot wire screwed off. Rolled some critical stat fails. A few areas you think. Can we stop getting crit? So the mark being in the back is good at least. Alright. Stun the drummer. Failing math. Crit.
Inspiration and improvement.
Good dodge. No. Alright, stress casters are dead, so we'll stress heal the rest of this with our Crusader. Let's find torches. And it's alright. They don't have really a lot of bad negative quirks. These are fresh-ish heroes. I kind of want our flagellant to get the curse, actually. Because then we have a really big chance of getting a...
Death waits.
I knew I should have moved him forward.
Slightest lapse in concentration.
Then we have a really good chance of getting the Fanatic if we want.
A singular strike.
Only 22 wood quotes? There's that many? See what provisions we have left. We have 5 slots of provisions. Scout, so we do have to go down there. Twin race quotes.
Beyond measure.
It's almost as much rakes as there is wood.
And the foolhardy alike.
Yeah, no. Vomit pigs, the only downside to them now is that they're causing stress, but their disease doesn't matter. Hey, Merle Vision, how you doing? Welcome in. Can you use bandages on that for loot? Don't have them. Correct grandmas? I don't know if anyone did. That's a lot of rakes. There's 1 spitter down. 2 spitters down. Now we're safe. Now we're safe. Resist that too. I'm gonna just stress heal the whole time with him.
A momentary abatement.
There was some quote during RimWorld last night about not needing government grandmas. 36 naked quotes. Crit. Kind of benefit for collecting the stories on those pages. You have to read them, or do you need to keep them as loot? So the only benefit is if, other than, you know, learning the lore, is if you loot a page and you take it back home with you, you actually leave the dungeon with it in your inventory, you'll never get that one dropped again. And so if you collect all of the pages, basically you'll never get those to drop again, and you could get other things in place of that to drop. But there's so many of them, and it takes so long to get them all, that it's really not that worth it to throw down other things unless you have like a if you're playing on Darkest or Radiant where there's not a time limit and you're just going to have like a save file that kind of goes on forever, so to say. It may be worth doing that in the long run, but for the most part, it's just not worth. But they will stop dropping that specific one if you bring it home. Only 15 hentai quotes, really? Well, well. Gotta up my output. Was bye-bye nursery game time? Yep. 52 quotes about butts? Yeah, no problem, Ugg. So there is benefit, but it's so small and, like, long-term that, you know, like, if you have an open slot, you might as well keep the page in there, like, especially a short dungeon. But, you know, don't keep it over loot. But if there's nothing else to put in that slot, you might as well keep it and not throw it down until you have something to replace it with. 10 Cletus quotes. Yeah, thank you, Phoenix. If there's ever something that's quotable, and there's no mod around to add it at that time, just clip it so we can make sure it's 100% correct, or even get a timestamp.
Paid for in blood.
1,500. Oh, we have over 1,600 quotes, yeah. Butter was also picked up. Gotcha. 4 panty quotes. Past 2 hours, how do people live before the internet? I don't know, Jeep. You missed some crazy stuff if you've been gone for 2 hours. Jeep, we almost lost the run multiple times. We killed a Shambler. We killed a champion boss. We had someone dodge on a hit that would have ended the run. Like, it's been a crazy ride these last 2 hours. Let's peek at that, Curio. 3 panty quotes. To vampire, you can stay with them forever. There's a time they just go crazy. As long as you have blood. So eventually they're going to be craving. And if you give them blood, they'll go bloodlust for a little while and then they'll go back to baseline. If you don't give them blood when they're craving, they'll eventually go to wasting. And if you don't give them blood while they're wasting, they'll eventually just die. But as long as you have blood supply to give them, or blood supply to leave back in town for them to drink on their own, you don't have to worry about them dying. To the curse, anyway.
Unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Camo cloaks, moon cloak. It's been the best of times, the worst of times. Yeah, dead rat will prevent. That is true. No problem, Alistair. No problem. So we can't get any more hunger procs. So I can eat the rest of that food.
Otherworldly corruption.
Flawless victory. Take the torch. I'm not going back that far. We don't have the food for it. The last scroll is like back here, and the worst thing to get rid of is scattering. So, not really a big deal. Surprise. Surprise. Good crit. Etc. Excluding words like butter and button. No. It's kind of crazy. Good crit. Get these pigs out of here. Get these pigs out of here. This is our mating pit now. It was originally ours. It's ours again. It's dead too. Necrofight. I know, we got crit right off the bat too. Like right off the bat. First attack. 20-something crit. Why are you counting them? Can we get one stress heal in before we go? Nope. Because of the bad influence. Alright, we did it. Yeah. Alright. No fanatic though, which is what we were really searching for.
You are doing just work ending them.
Risk taker. It's alright. I mean, I like dodge a lot. Natural eye doesn't matter Phobia, Flagellant. Not too bad. Almost one. Wow.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools. And
Week 60?
all will
We might only have like 30 weeks left.
is clear.
Or we might only have 1 week left, you know? Ooh, fresh recruits. Shame we're not wanting more hooker quotes. Finally the flesh. Finally the flesh. Final veteran boss. So as long as we have blood. Oh, one of my favorite trinkets. I'm not doing that. Long Cove with a long champion cove with a thing from the stars there. No, thank you. Boots on the stagecoach look cleaner to you. I don't know. I've never really looked at it like that. Back to lurk cam. Thank you for the lurk. Have a good night. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Okay. So, what's the team we're going to take to the flesh? Let me go ahead and get this set up. And then we'll check if we have the blood. Taking a Vestal, obviously. Vestal with Beast Slayer, I believe. Yeah. Gary, if you have upgrades on the stagecoach. I don't know. I mean, they have a chance to have experienced recruits, I think, don't they? We just got some that were, but I don't know if they were at the top of the list because they would have been the initial 4. How many bosses are left? I'll double check. Something like that. Also not counting the Dark Dungeons. Yeah, somewhere around there. Let's see. Skid has Robust. Ling has Beast Slayer. So we'll go with Robust. Daredevil too, though. Extra disease resist. Or extra crit versus beast, which you probably won't use very much. Daredevil, hopefully we never need that, but it's possible. Disease might not matter at all, though, if he gets the curse anyway, so I think I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take a Houndmaster. Eldritch Hater doesn't really help. We want defensives here, like Luminous. Hard Skin versus Luminous versus Evasive. The thing is, BK, we actually need to level up for Darkest Dungeons. And then our Flagellant. Hoopa. This is our team for the flesh. Oh, let me check blood. Check blood really quick. Yes, yes. No craving 8. We're going to have to do the Baron really soon. And then it's going to put us a reset. It's basically going to reset us for the Fanatic. I mean, if we don't get the Fanatic, it's okay. It's not on the boss list, you know, but I would kind of like to do it too, just to say we did. Right, let me count bosses. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Counting Wolf, we have 8. Sleeper, 9. And the Crimson Course. So 9 bosses plus Crimson Court and the Darkest Dungeons is what we have left. Alright.